It's a Wednesday, it's overcast, it's a little bit chilly, and I am on a mission to go and retrieve my lost purse. 2 birds, 1 stone though. 3 reasons why this is a great beginner's bike. I mean, first things first, I am going to find my lost purse. Matt and I were window shopping yesterday inside some camper vans and caravans and motorhomes, and yeah, we didn't drop any money, but I mean, I actually did. I dropped my purse in one of the caravans. Oops. So thank you to whoever found my purse at Webb's Caravans. Much appreciated. So number 1 reason why this is a great bike for beginners, it's got to be ease of use. It's such an easy bike to ride. It's light, it's nimble, steering's really easy. I've done nearly 1,000 miles, you can see, 969, not bad. So I passed my test in July. We're now on the 1st day of September. So I've done a fair few miles. I've ridden perhaps 7 other bikes, ranging from this and the Royal Enfield 350 to the 1290, the Super Duke R. I've ridden quite a range for a newbie rider. Add in that some dirt bike days on my WR250. So before these last couple of months, I'd never ridden before. So I've really gone from 0 to hero in a very short period of time. And I do not regret buying this bike at all. Yes, now I'm ready for a little bit more power, but as I said, great bike for beginners. The ease of use from a very easy to use dashboard, TFT dash, colour, simple controls, all managed here on the left hand side with these 4 buttons. You know, you couldn't get much easier. Number 2 reason why I think this is such a great beginner bike is price. Now, I admit I hadn't really planned on buying a brand new bike as my first. I think back to the days of, like, you know, passing your driving test and coming out with a little banger that's precious to you. My little sister's just passed her driving test and she's got this fantastic convertible KA, and that's what I think about when you get your first vehicle. And in my mind, that's what I was going to do when I got my first bike, but things didn't quite happen like that. And actually, there's something about security, if you can afford it, of getting a new bike. Matt and I obviously both ride dirt, and the hours we spend working on those bikes is just insane. You don't want that on your road bike as well. But at 400cc and at £4,000, I don't think you can complain for a brand new bike when it's got the luxury of TFT dash. It looks fantastic. Kind of onto a winner, if you ask me. So number 3, power. She says I'm a 390. 390cc. I'm going to put it out there. I don't think you need more as a beginner. I appreciate you. You might be the next Valentino Rossi. You might be. But I think if you want to get really good at riding, if you want to understand how to corner properly and want to learn how to ride rather than just pass your test, I honestly think you're better off sticking with a lower cylinder engine. Obviously I bought this one, Matt got rid of his MT10, got himself the Supermoto so that we could ride together and he wasn't just sitting in second bored. And yes, we're now at the point where, I mean, his bottom I don't think can take another ride on the Supermoto, and you know, the biggest drawback of this bike for me, and apart from wanting to match Matt on potentially the 1290 GT, is I just don't feel comfortable overtaking half the time. There's just not enough grunt to get going. But when we swap bikes and I head on to the 690, Matt can still get far more out of this bike than I can. Obviously, early days. But I think that just goes to prove that half the time it is skill. And the only way to get better is to practice. And I just think you're much better equipped to do that on a smaller cylinder bike. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Obviously when you do your full direct access course, you learn on a, you know, like a 700, and yeah, I can ride it just as I can ride the Super Duke R. But as your full-time bike, whilst you're getting comfortable on the road, trust me on this one. So they are the three reasons that I think that this makes one of the best beginner bikes on the market. But obviously there are a host of other reasons why I think this is a great bike. I'd love to hear where you are in your motorcycle journey. Are you about to purchase a new bike? Have you been looking at the 390? Or are you going to go for something a little meatier? Let me know. Now I'd really like to go and find my purse. Being without my purse makes me feel nervous. Oh, finally, my favourite song on. I knew what. There we go. My bad habits lead to late nights standing alone, conversations with a stranger I barely know. Feeling this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose. What do you